What's going on, brothers? It's Mgtow, you the name. Got another video for you. As you're entitled, so completed, part 16. Here goes. So, we all know that, for the most part, tribes here in the United States shoulder most of the student loan debt and consumer debt in the country. We know that. We also know that a sizable portion of them, the only reason why they're interested in dating, relationships, and even marriage is to get resources out of men. That is the reason they made marriage, dating, and relationships 100% transactional. It started back in the 90s with a little concept called starter marriages, which came from one Deborah Skupek. But we fast forward to today. We hear articles, we read articles about certain stunning and brave women who make $350K a year, but somehow are living paycheck to paycheck. Make that make sense. If you're clearing 6 figures a year, you should have enough sense, enough financial literacy to actually put money aside for retirement, put money aside for investments. But this individual obviously didn't do that, because like most trollops who are stunning and brave, self-proclaimed stunning and brave, they like to keep up with the Joneses. And for you brothers out there who are worth your salt, you brothers who have eyes to see, ears to hear, you brothers out there who know the value of $1, we know that keeping up with the Joneses will keep you broke. We know that. But not these tribes. But you see, they have emotional short-term thinking. You see, if they're in financial ruin, then that's your job to save them. It's your job to foot the bill. It's your job to fix the problems that they caused. And I'm going to keep saying it. Their calamity, their misfortune, their pain was all self-inflicted. They're adults. They chose the life that they're living. They chose that. Do you remember what Aladdin said to Jafar after Jafar wished to be a genie? He said to the sorcerer, "Okay, Jafar, if you want to be a genie, you got it, and everything that comes with it." But these tribes today, they got equal rights, preferential treatment, a bunch of social and economic guarantees, but somehow they don't want to deal with the consequences of being financially illiterate. The consequences of consuming everything and not saving a fucking dime. But somehow, if they're face planting, if their life sucks, then it's your fault. It's your job to run back to the plantation, shoulder her financial burdens, and fix it. And that's just not going to happen. It's not going to happen. In 7 years, 50% of these tribes will be single and broke. A lot of them are already broke right now, including the ones who boast of clearing 6 figures. They're struggling. But they're faking normal. And in the midst of all of their misfortune, their misery, I like to point some out to you brothers, especially you principled men. It is said that God gave us wisdom. He gave men wisdom, testosterone. That's wisdom, testosterone, and discernment. But if you look at the way these trollops behave, the way they move out here during these perilous times, do you really think that these trollops actually have discernment? Do you believe that they have any kind of discernment? I don't see it. It ain't there. They keep making the same mistake over and over again. They keep making the same stupid choice over and over again and demand that you bail them out. That's not discernment. That's weapons grade stupidity. That's what the fuck that is. If you bail them out from the ruinous choices that they make, you're courting chaos. You hear me? You're courting chaos because you gotta understand something. This fourth wave feminism is the default setting for trollops in this day and age. That's their default setting. That's why they can cheat on you, they can lie, cheat, steal, and then turn around and say, women don't owe you shit. To which I can say, men don't owe you shit neither. We don't owe them our resources, we don't owe them our time, nor our attention. I mean, fair's fair, right? But no. You're supposed to fix their problems that they caused. You're supposed to court chaos. Well, those days are finished. I'm not courting chaos. I value my life, my sanity, my health and well-being. If you court chaos, you will share the same fate as the rest of these sad, bitch-made simps, male hyenas, and brain-dead Cro-Magnons who destroyed their life, but are faking the funk and act like they are in complete control. When the truth is, they're hurting. All of these clowns who come to this space to grift and tell you about how much peace leave they got, a lot of those bitch-made simps, a lot of those grifters, those con men, their life is in shambles. And they're faking it. But these are the type of individuals that these stunning and brave trollops take pleasure in destroying. They like destroying them. What they really want is us. The principled men. You brothers out there who have short-term savings, long-term savings, a portfolio. They want you. They want you brothers who have built houses near water sources. You brothers who have insulated yourselves from the fuck up coming down the pipe. They want you. Well, they can't have us. They can't have us. Their life is in shambles, and they have no one to blame for this but themselves. But I know, right? Men ain't shit. Correction. They ain't shit. And today's shit's tomorrow's fertilizer. It is what it is. This is L.O.M. Mgtow. That's all I got for this video, brothers. Like the video, share it, comment here, feel free to subscribe. If you want to donate, visit my channel. You find a tip jar on the upper right inside the screen. Next to the plus icon. Alright, fam. Alright, brethren. You know what's real. You know routine. Go away, live right. SYSPM. As for these ditch pigs, these self-proclaimed stunning and brave trollops, and those who probably say how we say it, give them nothing. This has been a Mgtow PSA. Welcome to tight. See you soon.